What's up, guys? Welcome to another Matt's movie and drink review. Today, I'm going to be talking about Nobody. Movie back in May, just made very recently, 2021. Got Bob Odenkirk, Christopher Lloyd, Roz from Wu-Tang. I'm not even trying to say the director's name because I know I'll murder it, I'll butcher it. So I know he makes the John Wicks. But spoiler alerts ahead. So if you haven't seen Nobody, stop the video, watch it, come back and watch my review. Let's get on with it. Nobody. Bob Odenkirk. His character's name is Hutch Mansell. Sorry. And Raz is Henry's Mansell, and you got Christopher Lloyd's character name is Dave Mansell. It's awesome. From start to finish, Hutch plays a dad, family man, does the grind day in, day out, goes to work, blah, 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 same stuff. Sorry, this is 8, excuse me. So, one night, gets a couple of intruders in his house. He hears it, gets up and investigates. 2 people in his house. He's gonna get ready to attack them, and then, he grabs one of his arms, and he saws a tattoo. That's important here in a second. So, Hutch, his son, takes one of them out, tries to choke him out, but then he gets away, wrestles away. He had a chance to take one of them out with the golf club. He didn't. So he goes to work the next morning. Police shows up, takes a report, blah, blah, blah. All his neighbors like, hey, how come you didn't do nothing? Hey, how come you didn't do nothing? Well, there's a reason for it. So he goes to work, and he has this office, and he goes and he opens up this cabinet. It's got a radio in it, like a old school 2-way radio type thing. He's talking to somebody. So we're gonna find out that Hutch has some certain skills. He noticed that the gun wasn't loaded when it was pointed to him. That's the reason he's not scared, because it wasn't loaded. It was a revolver. And goes home, and let's go back just a little bit. Before he went to work that next morning, he has a little daughter looking for a kitty bracelet. So then he comes home after he goes to work, talks to the person on the radio, and then, he just had it. His manhood's down, his morale's down. So he just goes to every tattoo parlor, because he saw that tattoo in that person's arm. Took off, went to every tattoo parlor, found out where that person's at, finds out where they live, boom, goes to her apartment. He just wants the kitty bracelet, and they don't have it. They don't know what they're talking about. I mean, when they took money out of the house, it was just like a handful of bucks, and it was like in a bowl. So that's where the daughter said the kitty bracelet was at. Well, went to the house, and then went to the apartment. And then it wasn't there. And then he found out that they had a little baby, and he got really upset. He got like, oh, don't know what to do now. So he just storms out, punches a wall because he's upset with himself. Gets on the bus. Y'all seen the trailer? You know what I'm talking about. The bus scene. Russian mob gets on the bus, beats the crap out of him. One thing I love about this movie is the realism. He's not, Hutch is not perfect. He's a little rusty because he's been retired for a while, for what he did beforehand. He gets the crap kicked out of him too, but he kills almost every single Russian mob guy, or knocks him out completely out cold. And hospitaled every single one of them, hospitalized them. Next scene, Russian brother. Oh, I'm gonna get revenge. He's some old singer at some club, and one of the monsters had Hutch's bus pass. Got the information off of that. That's I think it's that same night or the next night. Yes, the next night I think. Russian mob's coming to his house. He's like, you guys get to the basement now. He's got some kind of code on the basement door. And he puts the code in and it shuts the door. And right before the door shuts, he says, "Don't call the police." Turns the lights off at the main breaker. And it's just the coolest, baddest fight. Because, the actor, Bob Odenkirk, he doesn't usually do this kind of stuff, action type movies, which is awesome that he's doing this. I love it. Christopher Lloyd's in it. I mean, it's awesome. I just love it. Kick the crap out, and then he kills them all. Gets his family out, family out of the house. They go, they go somewhere safe. So he's talking to one that's barely alive. He's got some, records down in his basement. He telling them some fact about fire. It takes this much to burn a body, and he's like, "Don't worry, this house is rigged twice that or triple that or something like that," which is out of this world, awesome, crazy, insane. So he just lights a record, puts a record in. I forget what song it is, plays, but watch the movie, you will see it. And it sets the house on fire. It's awesome. And he takes his neighbor's sports car, and then he goes and pulls all the money out that he's got these gold bars hidden somewhere in some vault box or something like that. Buys the company that he works at, because he's like right almost there to buy it. It was like between him and the son of the owner that had it. Bought it, took it over, set booby traps in the warehouse where he works at. Goes and finds information about this Russian mob brother that's a singer at some club somewhere. Finds his Russian mob hideout with all the money, all these fancy arts and everything everywhere. Goes there and destroys everything. Sets everything on fire. Doesn't care. He keeps one painting because he likes it, which is hysterical because there's all kinds of bullets and stuff flying and everything. He's just looking at this picture real quick. He's like, "I'm going to take this." And he just takes it. And then there's a scene where he's just shooting everybody. He's carrying around the painting. It's amazing. Great touch of it. I love it. Then, the last, before that, all that action stuff. Sorry, I'm going to go back a little bit again. Keep on getting excited. Christopher Lloyd, his character's name's Dave. And he calls his dad and says, "Hey, there's trouble coming your way." So they sent two Russian mob guys to take him out. So he kills him with a shotgun. And it's awesome. It's really great. Christopher Lloyd does awesome. And then he, after that Russian mob boss hideout, now they're chasing him through the city, and car chase scenes and everything going on. It's really great. It's amazing. Great stuff. So the last standoff's at the place where he, his workplace, his warehouse that he bought. So he goes through and sets up all his booby traps that he's got going on before the Russian mob storms in. So we got Ross from Wu-Tang. He shows up. His name's Henry Marcel. So apparently they're all brothers, and Christopher Lloyd is Dave Marcel. They're dad and two kids. He raised them up. Whatever. It's great. It's awesome. And they're all three of making the last stand and at the warehouse, and huge explosions, gunfights, all that kind of stuff, hand-to-hand combat, you name it. And then how good guys usually win at the end of the movie. They won. At the end of the movie, they're buying a new house, and then Hutch is getting a phone call from his dad, and that's how it ends. I see them making a second one, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be great. So, fun facts. In an interview leading up to Making Nobody, Bob Odenkirk started training 2 years prior before they started filming this movie. Awesome. That's great. That's dedication. I mean, especially he's always been like a comedian actor, never like action type guy. Awesome that he took this role. I think he's perfect for it, So, by the way, I'm not perfect, so I'm going to read off the paper. According to people on the film set, Christopher Lloyd insisted of using a real shotgun. They didn't want him. He actually carried that shotgun around and stuff on set. It wasn't CGI or anything or a plastic prop gun. It was a real shotgun. Props to him because he's, I don't know, maybe 80 years old, maybe 75 years old. I don't know. Comment below, and also like and subscribe, please. And here's another interesting fact. Bob Odenkirk and Christopher Lloyd share the same birthday, October 22nd. That's cool. That's awesome. And there's a scene where Hutch flips out a magazine out of one of the rifles. Same way that John Wick did it in the John Wick series. We'll get to those down the road. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. The Impossible Dream song played in the movie was a trailer song in the third installment of John Wick. So in John Wick 3, they played that song. So let's get to it. What type of drink should you drink with nobody? My pick is going to be American Honey. Smooth. 71 proof. It's awesome. It's smooth. I love it. Love me some American Honey. So, it's a nice smooth drink. You just sit back and watch some good old, whiskey and action movie. So, to y'all out there, cheers. See y'all next time. So, my bad. Got into the movie, completely forgot to give you guys my review. So, gotta give it, another shot here. American Honey, baby. Gotta love it. My review on Nobody is 95 proof. It's got everything in it. It's got action. It's got comedy. Put in the comment below comments what movies you want me to do next, what adult beverage you'd like to see next. Till then, cheers. See y'all next time.